We're just off Highway 321, about a mile from Jack's Market. There's an old roadbed here. It's got a park gate on it. I kind of call it the old Husky bypass, but early spring, these pine woods right here, some lady slippers that are real easy to get to. And we'll just walk out the road here, do a little visit. One of my favorite places I used to walk in the wintertime when I used to live up the highway from here. It's really pretty in the fall, get all these hardwood trees here, just gorgeous in the fall. Still some blooming flowers on the bushes, rhododendron bushes, Mountain Laurel. This old road is actually a Park Service road. They kept half of it open, and this land didn't become national park until after the park was already established. Jim Husky's farm this land was, so when they built 321, they had to destroy part of the old road that came in here, and they created this road. And school bus would ride this road to pick up the Jim Husky's children. And Glenn Carter told me about him riding the school bus through here on its way to Pittman Center. And as you can see, it's a nice road. Summertime, this grass gets a little tall. The bottom half of the road is grown up. It also connects with 321, but now there's big rocks blocking that from the bottom side. And it's more just a little hiking trail through the bottom half of this road. But this road leads its way out here, about a half mile or so. And you can get on the Old Settlers Trail. You can also visit the Tyson McCarter place. But we'll visit Jim Husky's place first. And even in the fall, it's hard to see. But actually, right down here on a small rock wall is actually the old original road. They came up across this road, went up here past the spring house, curved up on the bank, and went up the hill and way up there about a mile or so, a little less than that, connected with today's Old Settlers Trail. And it actually used to be there's a foundation of like a small cabin there. It could have been a visitor's cabin, or it could have been like just a smokehouse or something, because Jim's house was a pretty nice house up here on the left side. This little path right through here, kind of grown up in the summertime, but it leads up there to the what's left of the chimney. See in here, a dark shadow spot right there. It's about 4 foot remains of the old chimney, the house there. And this was Jim Husky's farm. There's pretty rock walls about every 100 yards up there for different fields, corn, apples, trees, different things like that. There's actually remains of the old garage up there behind the house. He actually had trucks, and there's actually some old Model T tires up the creek there, laying against a tree. And as you can see, we're still in the old road. And I hiked here with Tyson McCarter's grandchildren before, and they told me about the apple trees that used to be down here, and the cornfields up here, and potato patches on up there, and how they had the rock walls to keep the animals out of the crops, as far as hogs and things like that. And as you can tell, it's a really nice, peaceful walk on a late, hot summer afternoon day. So I walked on down the road here. We've probably come a half mile from 321. And as you can see right here, the road just dead ends. But at one time that road went on through there. Now it's just a little bit of a hiker's trail. And there's a side path here between two old rock walls that have collapsed. And now there's actually a park sign here that tells you how to get to Old Settlers Trail and how to get to Jacob Tyson McCarter's barn, the old Jacob Tyson lands, and Tyson McCarter's barn. And we'll walk that way in case you've never been here before. I've been here at all 4 seasons. And so this is what the park preserved, and the reason they kept the road open back through here. After walking about 100 yards, you can finally come to the old Tice McCarter barn. The park put a new roof on it about a year ago or so. And today the path is right through here, but the old road's actually on the other side of this rock wall right here. You can kind of see the path of it between the two rock walls. And Helen Ramsey told me that her grandmother and her daughters built this rock wall all the way over to Webb Creek and over here to the homestead. And tough as Helen is, I would believe that. Come from good stock. But anyway, this is the old Tice McCarter barn. The park is preserved, and this old roadbed runs right along the back. I remember they used to have a big bucket there to catch rainwater, but they finally just got rid of it. And part of this was an old barn that used to be over next to Webb Creek. But this was built about 1876. Got a rock wall back here. And here in the old roadbed, I used to walk down the field, but we'll walk the old roadbed. You can see a little bit better rock wall right here. Some big trees have fallen down in the past, but the park has finally cut all the trees out of the way, which is a lot nicer than walking through that field where the grass and weeds get pretty high this time of year, and it can be very snaky, to say the least. And you walk this path about 30 yards and we'll come to the homestead. This is the spring house, which is the original spring house, even though the park has put a new roof on it. And 321's out this way, and this road actually came back here and forked. One went up the old road I talked about when I first started walking up the trail. It connected to today's little path, and then the other road went on down here, went on down to James Husky's brother, I believe it was, Stephen Husky's place. And this is a two-chimney house, Tice McCarter place. You can see one chimney here, one chimney there, and this one's kind of fallen in a lot. About 6 years ago, it was actually in pretty good shape, but now it's collapsed, and this one's starting to collapse with weeds and stuff growing through it. But I'll show you a picture of what this house originally looked like. I've got a picture of it. And it was taken from that bank up there, looking the other way. And there's a couple, be careful you walk down there, there's actually a couple outhouse holes down in there. And of course the walnut trees in the front yard, which all Scott-Irish families would build, plant walnut trees. Used them for many purposes. This is a really pretty place in the spring. It's got dogwoods everywhere. I've been here before, and this daffodil's right here blooming, and 3 inches of snow.